We stop outside the subway, tantalising as it might be, just to give you some background of the area that we are in. We are in the Holborn, Kingsway, Strand area, depending on which estate agent you speak to. And around us in the early period would have been open fields, and it wasn't until about the 1600s that they would have started to build the area up.
So I'm sure you're all aware of CROSSRAIL. If you're not, it was an idea thought up around the time of the Second World War, and then in 2008 the CROSSRAIL bill was passed. 2009 the work got underway, and we're reliably informed that it should be opening in sometime next year. You know, like getting people to and from work, out to the suburbs, back home as well, and itself was raised as much as 2/3. So just to give you an idea of how much they had to expand this station and Aldridge as well. So that was in 1929, and in a moment we're going to walk down and learn a bit more about the history and how they actually did this big project. But before we move on, I just want to point out some of the features of the platform. So here we've got the marble floor. This actually comes, it's a stone from Tivoli. Up here as well on the barriers up here, you'll see the paintwork is still slightly up there, fading more so on that next one over, next one across. The original roof as well. Sometimes you would get the overhead rails and things like that, so the electricity going to the top. In central London, they used the conduit system, and how that would work is it would be a point system right here, and the way that works is you would get a pointsman, and Aaron's going to be a pointsman today.
Yes,
and
I'm going to show you what stood in front of there.
Because can you see where the pointsman may have stood? Ahead broken down, or if there's any kind of maintenance work that needs to be done, we could change direction and go back to where we needed to go into the station. Speaking of maintenance work, what we're still on here are sets. Now, they're believed to be wooden sets, but there's been contention recently that maybe it's actually a stone in just a moment. But first, we're going to talk about what's actually happened with this side and the end of the tram. So, like I said, after the war, trams really had fallen out of favour, and they were all getting converted basically to bus routes, whether it be trolley bus or motor bus routes. And then in 1950, they really ramped it up, and it gets to 1952 when the Kingsway subway closes. And the last tram leaves, for Kingsway at least, leaves Aldwych, and it makes its way to Highgate Depot, and it is at 20 past midnight on the 6th of April 1952.